But hey, let's jump in because I am seeing this as a question, and you know when I get questions, I like to give answers. So, listen, anytime you introduce new activity, meaning you've had a certain activity that you've been doing for a while, and you're now starting to introduce a new activity towards your credit, you are going to see a little bit of a fluctuation. If you are, you know, and that means it could be good or bad. Like if you started to increase your usage a lot more than usual and it's reporting that way, guess what's going to happen? You may see your score drop some, right? Because obviously, especially if you're way over 30%, you're going to see that fluctuation happen. If it's like just a new activity that's just kind of coming in out of nowhere, you're going to see your score. And as accounts get adjusted, you're going to see your score fluctuate. Stop freaking out, y'all. Especially when you see Credit Karma move. I have made numerous videos about how Credit Karma is going to fluctuate because that's just what Auntie does. Auntie likes to make dramatic ups and dramatic downs. But do not start freaking out when you see your score start to move up and down a little bit. That's a normal thing. It's getting adjusted to your new behaviors. Understand that when you are implementing a new discipline in your life, you got to give yourself room to mess up. You got to give yourself room to have error because, again, you're now implementing a new behavior. You're implementing something new into the mix of what it is that you're doing. So when you see your score jump up a little bit and jump down a little bit, it's okay. It's normal. Like I had a lady who kind of like freaked out on me. She was like, I paid my credit card debt down and my score went down. It was only 4 points, y'all. But I'm not discrediting because, again, I would be wondering, okay, what's going on too, you know? But understand, and this is something that I like to reiterate with each person, like fluctuation is normal, okay? So I don't want you guys to freak out. I don't want y'all to feel like it's the end of the world. I don't want you to feel like, well, then let me just stop whatever it is I'm doing because clearly it's going to be fluctuating. No, I want you guys to be calm and understanding about this process, that it takes time for the credit bureaus to know your new behaviors, right? Because, again, this is a behavioral game. It's not just let me just get all up. No, even when you get up, you're going to see your score fluctuate in the midst of when you're introducing a new activity or adjusting an account or adding an account or removing an account. You're going to see that adjustment. So there are going to be some fluctuations. Stick to the script. Stick to the strategy. Stick to the plan. It's not about the immediate. It's about the long term. That's how I operate. It's the long term. So when you're working with me, it's the long term game, not just I'm looking for an immediate 100-point increase and I want it now. Wrong girl. Go somewhere else. Right? But I'm saying this to say, when you are adjusting your behaviors, when you are making a tune-up, when you are making a change, you're always going to see a little bit of fluctuation. The score that you want to pay attention to the most is your FICO. FICO can be found on Experian.com, okay? Or you can go to myfico.com and pay for all of those. I just know with Experian, you can have just Experian itself, and you can get that free account there. Or you can upgrade and pay on a monthly basis and see all 3 of your FICO scores. Because I'm telling you right now, Credit Karma is going to fluctuate. That is just what it is. And it's sometimes you'll look at the see what's changed and it will have absolutely no reason as to why your score just dropped 40 points. But if you check back in a couple of days or maybe a week or so and it refresh, you're going to probably see you gain those points right back. It's the nature of that model of it being, okay, how long have you had these debts? How long, how much do you, I'll say it like this. How much credit have you used? How long have you used this amount of credit? What do you have left? That's what it's going to be looking at. So the nature of that model, as you make transactions, whether it be paying things back, whether it be decreasing your balance or adding a loan or adding an account, it's tracking every single last one of those movements versus FICO. Yeah, you'll see it increase. Yeah, you'll see it decrease, but it won't be that like every 2 days something dramatic is happening. Like I like to call Credit Karma the drama queen because, come on, Auntie just be doing what she want to do whenever she want to do it, right? Versus FICO, it gives you a little bit more structure, which is why lenders also use that more because they know, hey, this isn't as dramatic as auntie over there, right? Uncle is a little more on point. Auntie, she be doing her thing, right? So breathe as you're looking at your credit scores. Breathe. A little fluctuation is okay. Don't get your panties in a bunch. I promise you, it's okay. We got this. We're gonna our focus and our goal is the long-term results. Remember, the score is just the score, right? The score, I told y'all this on last live. I had somebody at a 750 plus, and he got denied for a line of credit, and it was because he didn't have all of the behaviors that were necessary. So if you're in the 650s, if you're in 670s, but you're continuously working on your strategy, you're continuously working on your month-to-month behaviors, don't pay attention to the fluctuations, right? You're gonna go up. You're gonna continue to go up. It's just it takes time for it to now apply itself. Yes, I understand it's frustrating because you made one bad move and your credit is just dropped like 100 points, and you like. But it's very simple to get that back by very simple steps, and that's just by what are you doing on a month-to-month basis. Lenders are going to be looking at the last year. What have you been doing? They're going to be looking at the last 2 years. What have you been doing? Have you been under 30% for the past 2 years? Or have you been floating around in 70%? That was in one of the last videos. So, again, behaviors. Yes, it takes time. It doesn't happen overnight. But if you're looking for longevity and you're looking to appreciate your score, you're looking to appreciate what it is, and being able to stick and stay there, I'm telling you, behavior is where it's at. Because then if anything in life ever happens, you can always contact your creditors and say, hey, I need y'all help. I need it right now. I need y'all to help me out. How I've been showing all these good behaviors. I need y'all help. They're more willing to help you when you've been showing positive behaviors. So I'm gonna read the comments. Y'all know I don't know how to read and talk at the same time. He said, Professor Britt. Yes, China. Okay. Come on, Jeff, get back to the 700s. That's what I like to see. So, remember, breathe, stretch, shake, let it go. I was floating around 90% for a long time, but I'm below 20% recently. And you see how you hiked up back to the 70s? Because you took it down? You took it down, and then now you're implementing monthly good behaviors? That's where it's at. I'm telling you, behavior is going to beat the score. It will beat it. Now, are your interest rates going to be exactly where you want them to be? Maybe not all the time, but you can always refinance, right? You can always get yourself back together and get in a better place. And then if you're really looking to knock down debt and knock interest rates for real, hit me up. I got a guy. I know a guy who knows a guy who knows a guy. I go see a man about a horse. I don't know why I love saying that. When I get mad, I'm like, I'm going to go see a man about a horse. I don't know. I really don't know. But I do know a guy who I'm actually partnered up with. Amazing. I mean, down to the education that he provides on how to get out of debt quickly without having to pay loads of interest rates. But it's a very specific way that he does it. But you got to have the discipline with your credit first before you can do that. So reach out if you need that information. But yes, you see the dramatic improvement once you brought it all the way down. They still ain't brought me my wine opener, y'all. I'm a little hot. But yeah, so that's all for today. I love y'all. I'll see y'all later. We about to go have a blast. Bye, y'all.